Let's talk about some market watch. So this is what we do. We like to take and compare week to week in Dallas County over the last 7 days to kind of give you a realistic, unbiased, unsensationalized look at what is happening in Dallas market and what's happening.
Coming soons are down a little bit week over week. They're down about 22% to 97 last week. The new active listings is up 13% to 517. And then the properties that went into option period are also up 16%. And there were 397 of those new ones last week.
And once you get done with the option period, we move into a period that we phrase as pending. And this means that we're really towards the very end. This went down to 13%. That was 220 versus 254 the week before. And then we look at solds. And so solds actually went up, and that was 28%, 493 versus 384. That being said, I think that also has to do with the carryover from the month before because it was short.
I agree that, the thing that I noticed was last week we had a really larger number in solds. It had gone up 19% from the week prior.
Right.
And now we've even had another one. So, I know for us, it was a very, very active May.
Well, one of the other things too is this is two weeks in a row where we've had a double-digit increase in the number of new homes coming on the market, and that is something that we desperately need to happen right now. So
yeah, even and interest rates have risen a bit, and I think that people are still going to be bringing their houses on the market.
Correct.
I think it's going to slow the market a bit, but I think it's only going to slow it from the perspective of the number of transactions. I don't see prices going down, certainly over this, but
I would agree with that.
Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac had a really interesting article. It was an Inman article that was referencing Fannie Mae, a Fannie Mae report that talked about in 2023, they're expecting the average price increase to only be about 3% nationwide. And the thing that I pulled out of that or thought about it was, to get an average of 3%, you've probably got some that are up in the double digits, but you've also got some markets that are probably going to see some kind of decline in pricing.
Kind of interesting. It'll be, and kind of like, as we always say, real estate is like the weather, raining over here and sunny over there. Absolutely. There was also an article in the Dallas Business Journal last day or so that talked about how the next 5 years, the number of jobs relocating here will continue to increase, especially in North Texas.
Yeah.
So with that being said, one of the things we also like to point out is this market watch is something that we can produce for you. If there is an area, a zip code, your own area that you live in, or something that you're looking to invest in, we can set that up for you to make it where you have a really good snapshot and knowledge. So when the time comes, you can make the decision to buy or to sell.